Hey guys, what is up, and welcome back to Warthunder with yours truly, WB886. Now, today I will be doing sort of a review on the premium plane, the Mustang, the Mustang Mark 1A. It's a rank 11 plane for the British RAF. Now, this plane you don't get normally. It is a premium plane. You have to buy Golden Eagles, and you can then purchase it. But is it worth that purchase? I had a bit of a bad streak with this thing, trying to record some gameplay with it. I basically it didn't go quite to plan. I did get one particularly interesting game, but the rest of them were not very good. I get shot down within the first 5 minutes, well, first 2 minutes rather of the game. It's that stupid, but it's for silly reasons as well. Like this, don't get me wrong, this aircraft is a nice plane to fly, which I'll get into in later detail. But I mean, it's got quad 20mm. 420mm. Now that's a very powerful setup, a very powerful setup. I mean, its max speed is 350, so it's not really the fastest plane. It's not particularly fast at all. I mean, on its rate of climb isn't too bad. Well, it's 13 seconds. It's not the best, but it's not bad either. And its turn time 29 seconds. There's things that could be improved. I mean, the thing with Gaijin is that they accurate their flight models just to outstanding realism of what the aircraft were like during the war, and it's quite annoying in some cases because we all see the Mustang as like one of the best fighter aircraft rather of World War II, especially in the American RAF. American RAF? Well, American RAF, yeah. But this particular version of the Mustang Mark 1A, was part of the Lend-Lease agreement. The USAF basically gave the RAF to use, and I think there was about 11 of them, if I'm correct, that they sent over. I'm not sure whether it will tell me. No, it doesn't. But basically, it was part of the Lend-Lease agreement, and the RAF acquired some. So they chucked a load of guns on it, some nice camouflage, and a pilot in it. And I gotta tell you, it performs very well. I mean, I'm gonna show you some gameplay in a minute. Obviously, I'm gonna show you what happened in the first two games, and it goes pretty bad. But without further ado, I will show you. So, first game. Climb to a nice altitude. Obviously, I was about to dive. You don't get to see this, but I was about to dive on a PE2. And out of nowhere, this Spitfire comes along and shoots out my rudder. He doesn't completely shoot out my tail, so I've still got control of the aircraft slightly. Turning is extremely hard now. I've had nothing but lose streaks on with this plane so far, and like you can see me calling out for help, it's no use. I can tell I'm a goner. This Spitfire's going to get me. I've got no control of my aircraft. A few shots into my fuselage and gone. My aircraft rips into pieces. So that was the first match. Second match, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try a second match, and then there was quite a lot of AI. I mean, there was like 3 AI on the other team, and there was a Yak 19, and I thought, well, there's not much competition there, it'll be fine. So here I am, flying my little Mustang. Did I know that the Messerschmitt Bf 109 I'm about to come up next is the G version, which means it has two 20mm and a 30mm. Oh god. Needless to say, after the first game, I was quite pissed, and by this time I'm running at a loss. I'm at something like 20,000 lions, golden lion, golden lines, silver lines, and it's you know, it's not particularly good. I mean, you see him; he's coming on head on here at 50 meters now. I put a few shots in. Look, it's gone, disappeared. Plane's just gone. So, next match. Now this was interesting. I joined the match thinking, okay, it's another one on African Canyon, right? I decided to look at the scoreboard. Oh dear. Focke-Wulf D13s. And that's not the only thing that's bad. Not only do we have AI, but they have a saber. Oh boy. Well, needless to say, I thought we were going to lose this badly. And you can see me type in the chat here. I just think there's no point me even playing this. This is just going to be another foul, you know. But we do manage to bring it back amazingly. And there you go, there's another MiG-15 right there. Oh, I'll tell you what though. This Focke-Wulf guy you see me looking at, and also I'm keeping a real eye out on this MiG here, because obviously he's a lot faster than me. He can climb faster than me, and he can dive on me without me even knowing. But there is a downside to them. My aircraft performs better at low speeds than theirs. And you'll see that a bit later on when I go up against an F-86 Sabre. Me and my little Mustang going up against an F-86 Sabre jet fighter. Oh dear lord. But this Focke-Wulf 190 here, I was tempted to go after that F-86 up there, but I thought, you know what, I'm not even going to try. I'll go for this Focke-Wulf. I'm climbing to his altitude. I'll get a few shots into him. Even if I don't kill him, it'll be a few points, you know. It'll be just the damage in him. I'll get an assist for it. So I notice he's going on for this this little tiny AI biplane, trying to get some kills. I mean, I'm looking around me here, making sure that MiG isn't going to come back on me. He's shooting a little biplane. He can't even hit him. A Nimrod versus a Focke-Wulf 190, and the Nimrod is surviving. And what's more hilarious is I'm watching this Nimrod, the Focke-Wulf goes off, the Nimrod turns around and goes in for an attack position. I was like, what are you doing? I know it's AI, but come on. You're not going to kill Focke-Wulfs with a freaking twin 7.6mm. Oh, the AI are just stupid sometimes. I kind of worked out that I'm not really going to be able to chase this guy for long, so I thought I'll turn inside him, try and get a few shots into him. If they hit, they hit, you know. I'll chase him for a little while, but there's that MiG-15, which I was kind of worried about then. And the F-86 going after him. But I put a few more shots into this Focke-Wulf 190. I'll get his fuel tank, or oil tank, I believe. And he starts trailing, so I thought, you know what, I'll just let him escape. I can't be bothered. So I look for my next target. And I'm wondering, oh god, there's an F-86 right there. Alright, let's try and get some shots into him then. I was like, oh, well, this isn't going to work. Nope, of course. The F-86 is really, really, really hard to catch in a turn. I mean, he's going after our F-86. I'm trying to help him out so much by just pummeling 20mm into him, like as much as I can. But then I run out of cannons. I run out of ammo, and I just have to follow him. Following a jet in a prop aircraft is not advisable. I mean, you saw how fast that friendly jet just flew in front of our screen then. It was ridiculous, but I've got 15 seconds. Now I have to act fast. So I think I'm going to pull in front of our friendly here, and hopefully this F-86 will go into my line of fire. Nope, of course not. The F-86 outturns me. So I'm thinking, well, what am I going to do? I'm not going to be able to get this guy with speed. He's going to outrun me either way. I've got to use my agility to my advantage. So I make this guy come around to me. I think, and he comes straight towards me. I'm trying to put cannons into him. Again, he's too fast for me to put the shots in. This is the interesting part. He goes for round for another bank. I'm the guy comes head on with me to try and let me get some shots into him. And donk. Yep. I just took out an F-86 Sabre with my wing. 13,000 lines down the drain for you, sonny boy. Oh, and there you go. There's the pilot he was after saying. Oh, you know, that really made my day. I mean, I went and landed because I thought, well, I could try and go after this other MiG, but there's no point. It would take me down. So I go and land. Oh, dear. Needless to say, he was mad, and you'll see in a few minutes, I believe, you see him quit the game. But obviously, they still have their MiGs and their Focke-Wulfs, which still pose a brilliant, massive threat to me at the moment. I'm very vulnerable, and this, what you're seeing here, I actually do to slow down quite often. If I'm coming in too fast, I'll do this, and it will slow my aircraft down. I'm not telling you how to do it either. Most of you will probably work it out, but that can also be very, very, very useful in dogfights, especially in the P-39. Hint there, and there you go. Shooting star quit the game. But I was actually coming in too fast, and I hate the instructor, man. The instructor does not let you touch down by yourself. I cannot stand him. I wish there was actually an option to remove him, because he's that annoying. He really is that annoying. And then I look. Oh, what was that? Oh, no. A MiG-15. And I have no way of taking off now either. Oh, dear. So, I am now scared for my life. Hoping that this MiG-15 doesn't like a little Mustang on the airfield waiting to be repaired. Luckily, our F-86 is going after him, and also our prop aircraft like the 109 and the Lag there. They're not going to be able to catch up to him. I mean, let's be honest, they're not going to be able to catch up to him. But you see, I'm just like tabbed out here because I'm just waiting. Oh, obviously waiting for the plane to repair. But I see him coming back around. And I'm like, oh no, but it's fine. He decides actually to go on further. So I set my flaps to combat and get ready to take off again. And then he starts making his way back. Yeah, that is when I started getting worried, because he was closing in quite rapidly. So I thought, you know what, stuff this, I'm getting off as fast as I can. Which I did. And I let the F-86 keep an eye on the MiG. Because I just, there's no point me even trying to go up against a MiG. I mean, at this point, I thought he was actually diving on me. I really did. So, I was getting quite worried, and then that's why he saw me pull up to try and get an angle on him. But luckily he didn't. He overshot me and let the AA is damage him quite a bit. You might not be able to see it in the video, but he's actually trailing smoke. So the AA actually got some pretty good shots off on him. But apart from this, the game was pretty much the same. I mean, I do eventually get a kill on a Focke-Wulf D13, which was the guy was kind of raging. It is actually that Doka guy, because he was taken off from the airfield after being repaired. I just put a 20mm cannon shells in him. But I thought, well, there's no point me going after any sabres or anything. So I thought, well, I'll head over to the ground targets, get a few kills, and I guess that'll be the end of the match. I'm happy with it. But you know, I'm flying my plane. I mean, this is a very nice plane. I'll tell you what, I've had such a bad day. I'm sorry for my language. It's just grammar is so bad today. I got up at like 5 AM to go to a boot sale, and I've earned like 30 quid for myself, so I'm going to buy some golden eagles. So I might get the Focke-Wulf D13 pack if you guys would be interested in seeing that. Get some eagles as well. I am working towards getting the B-17E as well, because I want to get some B-17 gameplay, and I absolutely love that aircraft. There's no point me even trying to go for the Avro Lancaster at this point, although the Meteor F8 would be an easier jet to go for, seeing as I'm that a high rank in the RAF. So that wouldn't be a half decent idea. But I missed that one. I thought I'll go for this one. Get a kill. And I think I get one more. Get a few hits. And I'll fly away. And basically what I do, I see the MiG-15. I thought, well, I may as well climb up to him. There's no point in me going after the armoured cars. And then I look to my left, and there he is. So I thought, oh, I'm having you for dinner, matey. You taking off from the airfield, I got 20mm, boy. Come and get some. So he comes on a head-on attack with me. Bad idea. Very bad idea. Only takes a few shots. Wait until he's at 50 meters. Start opening up on him. Gone. Aircraft destroyed. First victory of the game. So, there's not many aircraft now, so I thought I may as well get a few points. Just blow up some AA, get some points, and that'll be the end of the game. So, that is pretty much what happened until the AA shot me. And it was right at the end of the game. The AA did shoot me. Which is right here, I believe. And my engines died. Yeah. So I am literally running on fumes right now. Quite literally, I'm trying to get as many kills as I can. Look, my propeller's died. I'm just trying to get some kills. Going for a landing. I'm too busy focusing on what that FW is doing and whether all the AA's down. And I actually lose too much speed while climbing. And I'm like, oh, the game's over now. I won't have to land. Because he's lost his last aircraft. Oh dear, critical speed. So I try and do as much as I can to level off the aircraft. Doesn't work. I've ploughed it into the ground, but the aircraft is in pretty good shape. I mean, I landed it. I got I got most air targets destroyed. I'm happy. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please get a like down below, and I will see you next time.